Cotter.
Tom Cotter.
For Tom Cotter.
Tonight I give you Comedy on Demand, where I relinquish control of my material. Howie, will you please pick a topic?
Are you serious?
I am serious.
Oh my gosh. College. I never went. Tell me about it.
College you shall be, Howie. College for me was the best 28 semesters of my entire life. I don't want to brag. I went to Columbia. I worked for a drug cartel. Then I went to community college, and I was a political science major. I had a minor. Her name was Debbie, and I got in some trouble for that. I had a 3.0. That was my blood alcohol level. Junior year, I studied abroad. Her name was Lucy. She had arthritis. And I used to fall asleep in class, and my professors hated that because I sleep naked. But I loved college. I really did. College kids now are different. I call them kidiots. They pierce everything, right? Nose piercing, which is a great look until you sneeze and put someone's eye out. Some of the girls get the tongue piercing, right? With the metal spike through the tongue, which is why I had parts of my body magnetized. And is that out loud? Nipples. Young people pierce their nipples. I wear a clip-on. I could never. And they get tattoos, right? Everybody has to have tattoos, and the girls all get them in the lower back, upper buttocks. And it's always something beautiful, like a bird or a butterfly emerging from the cocoon of the butt crack, right? We've all seen that. Which makes a lot of sense, because we've all had butterflies fly out of our butts, haven't we, Howie? Swarms of them. And it's a beautiful butterfly. Do you know why? Because she's 19 years old. But 30 years from now, that's going to look like a moth that slammed into a windshield, isn't it? I'm Tom Cotter, and I approve this message.
Tom Cotter. Fine job, sir. Mr. Mandel.
I can't say anything but OMG. That's amazing, because as I said in the package, it's all about material. I chose your material. You didn't know what was coming. You had to be on, deliver it. It was like you've been rehearsing that bit for years. That was amazing. You also deserve votes.
Sharon.
Yeah, Tom, you know what? Not only are you a really good guy, you are an amazing comic. You are absolutely amazing. It was great.
Howard.
You know, I've got to make sure this was for real, 100%. Can I see that board again? All right, I'm going to pick something out. I just want to hear one joke from one of them, politically incorrect.
It's a long joke. Hot summer in New York. I feel bad for the homeless people. That's what we call them now, homeless. When I was a kid, we didn't call these people homeless. What do we call them? Bums, hobos, tramps. But that wasn't sensitive enough. So now they're the homeless. Next year, outdoorsmen. I think we should try that. Or field collection agents.
See, this is why you're amazing. This is a guy, I know I've been tough tonight. I've said some negative things about people's favorites. They can't all be great. We're starting to weed out some people. If you don't get the votes, then something's really off with the show. You're terrific, you're professional, you're funny, you're a sensation. I love you.
I like real dogs. I have a lab. It's a meth lab, but I guard it with pit bulls. And I also have a Dalmatian. I named him G-Spot because I can never find him. Why is it every time I'm about to take the stage, some idiot will come up to me and say, hey, break a leg. Screw you. I hope you rupture your spleen, you idiot. They don't mean anything by it. We just don't know what the hell we're saying in our language. I don't want to beat a dead horse. I don't want you to either. There's more than one way to skin a cat. How many ways do you need, you psycho? He looks down his nose at me. Well, of course, we all look down our nose. If he could look up his nose at you, either he'd be a freak or you'd be a booger. Those are the only options. Looking for a needle in a haystack. Who's shooting up in the barn? That's my question. His eyes were bigger than his stomach. Well, run for your life. That dude's an alien. Who is this bug-eyed anorexic freak? She's a party pooper. Ugh. Keep her away from the dip. Some of these things sound disturbingly wrong, don't they? He's on the lam. He needs a girlfriend immediately. We say the dumbest things, don't we? I know it like the back of my hand. I don't even know the back of my hand. I'm intimately involved with the front of my hand, but that's not important right now. Stupid things like, can I bend your ear? Sure, if I can poke you in the eye, you jackass. Bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. What the hell is that? That's a squirrel on crack. That's what that is. She'll bend over backwards to please you. Really? Hey, I'm Tom Cotter. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Wow.
Sleeping Beauty. Remember this story? The girl passes out and the guy starts kissing her. That's illegal, ladies and gentlemen. Georgie Porgy, Pudding and Pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. Sexual harassment. Sexual assault. Rub-a-dub-dub, 3 men in a tub. For the better part of 50 years, Donald Duck has been walking around in front of his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, with a shirt on, no pants. Explain that. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Do you remember Snow White? Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, 1 hot chick and 7 middle-aged dwarfs. That's an adult film, ladies and gentlemen. Every day they'd go off to work and call her a prostitute. Hi-ho, hi-ho. That's not right. I'm Tom Cotter. You're awesome. They treat us like we're imbeciles when we fly now, don't they? They tell you that Dixie cup that hangs down from the ceiling with the tube, that's your oxygen mask. Go to hell. That's to muffle my screams when we're going down in flames. And then they tell you that you'll only need the oxygen mask if there's a change in cabin pressure. Do you know what that is? That's a gaping hole in the plane, ladies and gentlemen. And then they tell you, once you put it on, just relax and breathe normally. Up yours. There's a hole in the plane. I'm gonna hyperventilate. You go get the beverage cart. Let's go, pick it up. I love you, America. Thank you so much. Good night.
Everyone's on their feet. The comedic stylings of Tom Cotter.